Welcome to Serenity Palace, your sanctuary for transformation and peace. Have you ever felt trapped by your thoughts, stuck in a loop of limiting beliefs that hold you back? What if I told you that there was a way to break free from these mental traps, and that I could teach you how to unlock new possibilities in your life? Today, we're delving into a powerful technique that can help you challenge and change those limiting beliefs. It's the meta model. This is a tool that can reshape the way you think and communicate, leading to breakthroughs in how you see yourself and the world around you. The meta model is a set of linguistic tools used in neuro-linguistic programming to challenge and deconstruct limiting beliefs, generalizations, and distortions in our thinking. Often, the words we use shape our reality more than we realize. By asking specific questions, we can bring clarity to vague or distorted thoughts, enabling us to replace them with more empowering beliefs. Think of the meta model as a flashlight that helps you see into the dark corners of your mind, revealing the hidden beliefs and assumptions that guide your behavior. When you shine this light on your thoughts, you can see where you're limiting yourself and, more importantly, how to move past those limitations. The meta model works by breaking down three main types of language patterns: distortions, generalizations, and deletions. Let's discover what these three mean, how they relate to each other, and how understanding them can help you break free from the negative mindset that may be holding you back. Distortions are thoughts that twist reality, often leading to unnecessary stress or anxiety. For example, thinking "I'll never be good enough" distorts your potential by focusing on a false absolute, an incorrect narrative that has tricked you into thinking something false about yourself. It's negative self-talk that we tell ourselves. Generalizations occur when we take a single event or experience and apply it broadly. For instance, "I always fail at this" is a generalization that overlooks times when you've succeeded. It's one moment in time when something didn't go your way and turning it into a bigger and broader paintbrush across your life. It's always true when, in fact, it's a false narrative. Deletions omit important details or information, leading to incomplete or skewed understanding. For example, someone might say, "They don't care about me," without considering evidence to the contrary. You might have told yourself a negative and wrong statement about a time when something didn't go the way that you planned it, and wiping out all of the other times you succeeded. All three, distortions, generalizations, and deletions, create false narratives that end up holding you back because a negative overshadows the positives. Unfortunately, that is how my brain works sometimes. And this is why it's important to check ourselves for these lie cards that we carry in our hearts, minds, and emotional wallets. By identifying these patterns in your language, you can begin to unravel the thought processes that keep you stuck. The meta model provides a structured way to do this by asking yourself questions that challenge these limiting patterns. By challenging them, you can invalidate them, and by seeing them for what they are, you can remove them. Kind of like removing the "I can't" from your vocabulary. That one my father always used to tell me to stop doing. So, let's examine the step-by-step instructions and explain how you can use the meta model on your own or with someone else. Let's begin by identifying the limiting belief or thought. Start by noticing a belief or thought that feels limiting or disempowering. It might be something like, "I can never do anything right," or "No one ever listens to me." Challenge that thought with questions. Once you've identified the thought, I want for you to begin to challenge it with specific meta-model questions on the 3 topics from a couple of minutes ago. Here are a few examples. Distortion. If you think, I'm not good enough, ask yourself this. Good enough for what specifically? Or, how do I know that I'm not good enough? Next, with generalization. If you catch yourself thinking, I always mess up, ask yourself, always? Am I sure about that? Can I think of a time when I didn't mess up? Lastly, let's focus on deletion. If you say, they don't care about me, challenge this by asking, who specifically doesn't care? Or, what evidence do I have for that? We sometimes act like we're mind readers and allow our doubts about ourselves to make statements about what others may or may not be thinking about us. The next question to ask yourself is to explore alternative perspectives. As you answer these questions, you may begin to see that your original thought was incomplete or inaccurate. This opened the door to new, more empowering perspectives. For instance, instead of I'm not good enough, you might realize, I have the skills to improve and I'm capable of growth. Next, let's reframe and reinforce the new belief. Once you've identified a more accurate and positive belief, reinforce it by repeating it to yourself. Visualize situations where this new belief holds true, and notice how it changes your feelings and behaviors. Envisioning more productive, positive beliefs about yourself will give you more self-confidence in your abilities. We don't know everything, and we're always learning. When you reframe and reinforce a new and more positive statement about yourself, it knocks down the barriers and the thin walls crumble, opening up new perspectives and a more positive mindset for success. The meta model is more than just a tool for questioning. It's a powerful way to reshape your reality. By challenging distorted thoughts, you gain greater control over your emotions and actions. You'll find that what once seemed like insurmountable obstacles are actually just incorrect stories you've been telling yourself that have held you back from reaching more potential. And those stories can be rewritten to reflect more positivity, more abundance, and more benefits. Imagine how your life could change if you replaced I always fail with I can learn from every experience and keep improving. This shift not only changes how you feel, but also how you approach challenges, leading to more positive outcomes. So, the next time you catch yourself in a cycle of negative thinking, remember the meta model. It's your key to unlocking a clearer, more empowering mindset. With practice, you'll find that you're not just reacting to life, you're actively shaping it. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into powerful NLP techniques. Let's continue to unlock your potential, one belief at a time.